Until the heat becomes overwhelming, have Air and Heat Service check your home's cooling system. Call 662-838-8088. I'm News Channel 3's Todd Demers. Now, back to America in the Morning on The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
Here's Business Spotlight from your local voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990. And here's your host, George Bryant.
Good morning, Memphis, and welcome. This is Tuesday, one of my favorite days of the week, and that is because our Business Spotlight turns on one of our great business partners, Triumph Bank. Let's talk growth with Tracy Strickland. Welcome into the studios, Tracy.
Thanks, George. Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fabulous. How about yourself?
Fantastic. I'm really excited to get to introduce our special guest this morning. We have Doug Vanover with us this morning. He joined us last August. He is our VP of Commercial Banking, and I'm so excited he's here this morning.
Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, George. I appreciate the opportunity to be here and come and talk this morning.
Yeah. Well, we were talking. I love, I always get to know our team members so much when I visit with them prior to them coming on the show. And I remember him saying, I asked him, how did you get in banking? He said, funny thing, Tracy, is I always thought as a kid I would never be a banker. But how his story on how he was an intern with a real estate developer. You want to tell that story on how you actually got your first job in banking? Because I just love that.
It's a great story, Tracy. I worked for a real estate developer in Kentucky that had about 90 employees, and he built a lot of malls throughout the states. And in tough times during the early 90s, he was going to have to file bankruptcy. So he called all the employees into the meeting room and said, look, times are tough. We're going to have to close the doors. But before we do that, we don't want you to miss a paycheck, so we're going to have our HR department find everyone a job. And they did do that, and I became a bank teller.
I just think that's phenomenal. What an awesome business owner. And then afterwards, you said he's back on his feet and just doing great. I mean, he's able to
doing great today.
Come over that speed bump and do well. So, but we're very glad you became a banker. He's been at, I think we were talking, how when you've had a long career in banking, many times through mergers, acquisitions, moves. He came from Kentucky to Memphis several years ago, but this is his lucky seventh bank. So he was saying, I'm going to plan on retiring here because he loves it here. So.
Well, with that, you bring a lot of experience and expertise with that through the years and other banks and how they operated and scenarios. And so I think that's really awesome, Doug. And it's great to have you here. What happened to banker hours?
Something happened in the late 90s because we really kind of did go play golf on a regular basis.
That's how we meet our new customers.
But sometime in the late 90s, it evaporated. It went away. The banking's still good. It's a great environment to be in. It's a great career to have. So those hours and fun times are replaced with other things.
Well, I love the atmosphere that I know Triumph Bank creates. It's fabulous. If you want to stay home and do banking, you guys offer that.
Absolutely.
But when you come there, you might find ice cream being served.
I know. I really need to bring you ice cream every week. I think I should, George.
I do love ice cream.
But Doug has worn a lot of hats. I mean, he's got a lot of loan review. He went from being a teller, and then he wanted to be promoted, and he worked up to being in loan review, and he's worked as a mortgage underwriter, and then he eased into working on the commercial banking side. So he really, I think, understands not only what the business owner needs on the commercial banking side, but all the things that it takes on the operational side to get that deal done, too.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Doug, we're going to find out all the great stuff you're doing and some of the cool stuff that is in the future for the Mid-South. So we'll dig into that in just a moment. You're listening to the new FM 107.9 and AM 990.
We wouldn't have to be worried tonight. Baby, I wanna be with you so bad. I wanna be with you. Oh, baby, I wanna be with you.
KWAM, streaming live at KWAMTheVoice.com.
Good
Memphis Daily News Report, credible, reliable, always unbiased, the Daily News. The developers of Central Station has filed a $18.5 million building permit to convert the existing buildings from residential apartments to a hotel. It is the latest step in the $55 million redevelopment project, which will include a boutique hotel, apartments, restaurants, retail, and significant infrastructure and landscaping improvements. A $5 million permit to begin building the foundation of a new 7-screen movie theater at 45 East G.E. Patterson Street has been filed. The Beale Street Hotel Group has filed a $6 million building permit for a new 115-room hotel across the AutoZone Park. The soon-to-open bookstore in Laurelwood Shopping Center is getting a new restaurant called Libro. The shopping center at South Perkins Road and Popular Avenue also just finished a renovation project featuring gray tones, new awning, European stone, and columns, and new planters along the walkways. For these stories and more, make sure to pick up a copy of the Daily News Report. You'll find it everywhere around Memphis, and you can read the online edition at memphisdailynews.com.
If you're looking for a commercial van to take your business to the next level, ask for more. The Ram ProMaster and ProMaster City vans were designed to do more. With the Ram ProMaster City, you can hold more with best-in-class cargo capacity, handle more with best-in-class payload, organize more with custom upfits, and get more out of every mile with unsurpassed fuel efficiency. Visit ramtrucks.com to make your business run stronger with a Ram ProMaster or ProMaster City commercial van. Based on small commercial van segment, Ram is a registered trademark of FCA US LLC.
How strong is Allegra D?
It's my congestion's out of my way strong. Even in the park playing with my dogs. Go fetch, Bosley.
Allegra D, a fast, non-drowsy antihistamine plus a powerful decongestant that starts relieving your toughest allergy symptoms in under 1 hour.
Allegra D is breathing free for 24 hours strong, even in the convertible.
Allegra D, strong relief for your allergy symptoms, guaranteed or your money back. Visit Allegra.com. Use only as directed.
And now back to Business Spotlight on The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
Welcome back to our studios on this beautiful Tuesday, and today it's Let's Talk Growth with Triumph Bank and our host, Tracy Strickland. Welcome back, Tracy.
Thanks, George.
And you got a great guest, Doug. Doug,
Yeah.
welcome into our studios today.
Thank you again, George.
I know I wanted Doug to really talk about, he works with so many different business owners. We'll talk about his construction lending experience at our next segment. But right now I want him to touch on, when you meet with a prospective customer, Doug, I know there's a lot of things that you want to ask and find out to learn about that customer before you, really start making those suggestions. You want to talk about your process?
Right, Tracy. Thank you. My commercial lending background is diverse in that I have experience in aircraft lending, small business lending, medium-sized business lending, and each customer has its own criteria of questions that you would go through. But for the business customer, we like to learn about their cash inflows and outflows, and focus on how money comes into their business, how money goes out of their business, how they use it personally, how the money flows through the business will dictate on the type of loan products and treasury management, which that's a synonymous word for deposit products. Mm-hmm. At what type of vehicles in our bank that we could provide for them.
Right. It's not just a cookie cutter type thing. Clearly, it's you really want to ask those questions so that you can dig in, figure out exactly the best way to help them. Well, you were sharing a great customer story the other day with me when we were talking the customer over in West Memphis. That we were able to bring some of our technology features to them, right? Right,
Tracy. And with that, banking is local banking and banking is regional banking, but just because you're a local bank doesn't mean you can't go across the river and have a great customer. There are a lot of good customers in business in Arkansas and in Mississippi and the surrounding areas, and at Triumph Bank we try to touch all of them. We have a transportation customer over there that they use what's called remote deposit capture. It's a little check scanner that they can place on their desk and put the deposits into their account. But we also at Triumph have mobile banking for the business. If you're using mobile banking personally now, you know that you would take a picture of the front and the back of your check and it would go in your account.
Right.
But we also have that feature that we can use for business customers. So in the transportation business, one of the owners' spouses likes to leave early occasionally, and when she does, she can just grab the checks, take them home, and make those photographs and put them in her account because she does not have the scanner at home.
So it doesn't matter if she's at the office, at home, on the road, that we just try to make it as easy as possible and as convenient. I love that, and I know that you even said that they had been working with some other banks, and they really loved that benefit that Triumph offers on that side, right?
It was a great feature that we offered.
And we've got, I know Tim Clements, he's been on our show a couple of times last year, George. I want to have him in soon, but I know once you determined there was a need on that cash management, those deposit opportunities, that's when you brought him in, right?
Right. We bring in Tim after we've uncovered the need through the cash inflows and outflows and deposits of a customer. Tim comes in and completes the forms with you and gets everything set up.
Yeah, makes it as seamless as possible. A lot of customers say, I've got a relationship with one bank. I'm so tight. I've got all of these particular services and just different things that I've got plugged in with this other bank, and it's going to be so hard to move it. And I understand that because after moving from one bank after 20 years over to Triumph, you feel like, oh my gosh, it's going to be the biggest process. But truly, our team at Triumph really works so hard to make that an easy, seamless process, right?
Tracy, that is one of the great things I've loved about being with Triumph Bank is we have a great team. Everyone works together well, and there's a lot of knowledge there and a lot of experience with all of our employees to where we can make that transition very
Try to make
seamless.
those house calls, go straight to their business and work with them and say, okay, this is the best way to set it up. How are you using this product? And then be able to show them all those features. So I love that part, without a doubt.
We're talking with Tracy Strickland with Triumph Bank, and also her special guest, Doug Vanover. He is the VP of Commercial Banking. And, Doug, you're at the new location over on Ridgeway?
Yeah.
The Ridgeway office.
I am, George. We have a new location, 5904 Ridgeway Center Parkway, that houses, I would say, 99% of all of our lenders. We still have branch lenders and retail lenders in the branches, but most of the people that do loans are all located in the Ridgeway Center.
Well, you guys, that's kind of the business hub East Memphis, right up, in that area, isn't it?
It's right there as you're, turning on to go to the Hilton and Benihana's and all that. We're right there at that corner. And we moved in there in November, and it is awesome, and it's allowed our team a lot more collaboration to work with our analysts and our assistants all together. And then our mortgage lending team is right there, and there's a lot of cross-pollination, if it will, so that we really can be able to refer business back to each other and be able to serve the customer better. So we love it over there.
We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, Doug, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the enhancements in technology that you guys are offering to your customers, and also take a peek about our real estate market and if it's too late to start building. How about that?
Yeah.
It's great, George. Thank you.
Let me first tell you guys how you can contact Triumph Bank. It's 901-333-8800, an important number to have. Also, they've got a great website, triumphbank.com. Check them out. We'll be right back. You're listening to FM 107.9 and AM 990.
KWAM, now on FM 107.9 and AM 990.
Calling all baby boomers. The last of you have turned the corner and entered the 50-plus crowd. Are you ready? I'm Greg Inman, and I'll be the host on the Boomer Hour every Thursday. Whoa, we're not on Thursdays anymore. Come join us for the Boomer Hour on Wednesday mornings from 8 to 9 a.m. Let's talk about you and your upcoming years. Our guests are fun and informative. You can listen, learn, laugh, and, do anything else with an L. We always have a great time, and we want you to join us on the Boomer Hour on Wednesdays right here on KWAM.
Here's 5 tips to help us clean the air in our community. Don't top off your gas tank. Plan ahead. Combine all errands into one trip. Mow your lawn when the sun is low. Share a ride, carpool, or take the bus. And finally, don't be an American Idol, meaning don't idle your car more than 30 seconds. By following the 5 cool tips, we can help clean up the air in our community and save money. So let's all do our part. Brought to you by the Shelby County Health Department Air Improvement Branch and paid for by funds from TDOT.
Hi, this is George Bryant, General Manager of The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990, with a special announcement. If you're an expert in your field, if you represent an organization, if you think you can help Memphis become a better place by sharing your life experience on family, environment, health, relationships, government, home improvement, raising pets, whatever your passion is, give me a call. If you've ever wanted to have your own radio show or podcast, now is the time. We have immediate openings, so call me today. You can be the host of your own show, a show that you own. Talk to Memphis on The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990. My number is 901-261-4200, extension 228. That's 261-4200, extension 228.
And now back to Business Spotlight on The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.
Welcome back to our studios for our Business Spotlight. As we say, we get a chance to really focus on some of our local community partners. Triumph Bank is really ideal. They do a fabulous job of involvement in the community and then also serving their clients in a big way. And Tracy Strickland is our host, and special guest in the studio today is Doug Vanover.
Yes.
Welcome back in our studios, Doug.
Thank you, George.
Well, I know we talked a little bit about our technology, and we'll dig in on a whole other segment because I want Tim to, because we've got some new things that are about to come out. But one of Doug's specialties is in construction lending, and for somebody who is used to on the commercial banking side, I was asking him, okay, how different is working with a customer on the construction lending side? And I know you were telling me that it has a little bit more risk involved for sure, right?
It does, Tracy. But we do a lot of construction lending, and construction lending can mean different things to different people. And I think last week we had one of our branch managers, Kirsten, in, and she spoke about the one-time close product that we have.
Our construction to perm loan. Right?
That's designed. The construction to perm is designed for the individual that wants to build their home, and they get a builder, and they come see us, and we can do this in one process. That product is a retail product, and what I focus on is the home builder product.
Right.
So if you're a home builder, and you have spec homes, you have pre-sales, you have other types of homes that you're building, custom homes, you can work with us to have those loans. And George also mentioned, is this a good time to be building new houses? And really it is. We subscribe to a variety of statistical resources, and the Memphis metropolitan area does not have the homes it needs for its supply. Wow. In a variety of locations, North Memphis, Bartlett area, Carville area, there's a variety of locations that are underserved for development. So if you're a home builder and you want to do some development, you want to build some homes,
those might be the areas to do. Come talk to Doug for sure, because you do the development loans and then the construction financing, right, for the home builder. So it could be like they just have a plot of land and they're buying the land, right, and then they're going to develop the homes on top of that, right?
That's correct, Tracy. And with Kirsten's product and our retail product, that works for the home builders too. If they have an individual that doesn't know where to start or how to begin, they can come in and we can help them get the loan for the individual too.
Right. So it takes it kind of from start to finish. You have, it's a dream of a person to be able to build that dream home, and then be able to connect them with. We are so, I think, working with home builders. We work with several fantastic home builders throughout the city, and that's one of our niches at Triumph. And so if you are looking, we could definitely put you in touch with some folks that could really help put that dream in motion. And then, of course, those home builders will work with Doug to get the financing so we could get started on that.
Hey, Doug. No, I gave a cue.
Well, I know I'd love for Doug to share how to get in touch with him. So, like, if you are a business owner on the commercial banking side and have a need, or if you are a home builder wanting to get started with a whole new development, how would they get in touch with you, Doug?
Thank you, Tracy. You're right. Either if you're a business owner or a contractor, you can reach me at 333-8804, or you can reach me. You're welcome to call my cell at 262-8380. I'd love to talk to you today.
Well, let me talk about the cell phone. It's 4th of July coming up, and it's one of my favorite holidays. But Doug has a story. We talk about the exemplary service and experience we love to share with our customers. And one of Doug's favorite customers one time was in a pinch, actually called him on the 4th of July. I'd love for you to share. Like, there's like the postman, no, not rain, no sleet, no snore, no, yeah.
We all like our own time and free time, but when you have a customer and you're responsible for businesses and clients, if someone calls on the holidays, you pretty much know that it's got to be something important.
Yeah.
The banks are closed,
right?
But they want somebody to talk to. So, Tracy, yes, I mean, one 4th of July, I did have a business owner to call. And they had found out one of their employees had been thieving some money, embezzling some money from their company. Wasn't a whole lot I could do, but I could tell her the procedures that we would do.
Right.
And we could stop and put some holds on their cards. Mm-hmm. But just trying to be available when you know you're needed.
That's right.
Is the thing to do.
And that's what separates Doug from so many other folks out there, and I'm so glad you were able to join us this morning.
Yeah, he sounds like somebody we need on our team.
Yeah.
Always. Doug, thank you so much. I mean, that's incredible. And what's your number again?
You can reach me at 333-8804 or 262-8380. Thank you.
You're so welcome, Doug. It's good having you in. Tracy, always great having you in our studios.
Absolutely,
on Tuesdays.
George. Thank you.
We look forward to next Tuesday, 7:30. Don't miss it.
Have a great week, everybody.
Growth. Y'all have a great weekend. You're listening to The Voice, FM 107.9 and AM 990.